Might be hopping into a quick 1v1 here between 5 Aces and Persian Immortal. 5 Aces claims to not be very experienced at Tiberian Dawn, whereas Persian, I don't know if he has a little bit of experience. And we're actually live. Without even a beat. Here we go, we're live. 5 Aces on the right, Persian Immortal on the left. Red versus blue. Both players just getting at their bases established here. We're going to see some power coming out right away. Both players also opting for the refineries. You know, it's such a small enough map, I don't even have to move my mouse. Thanks guys, just made it really easy on me. Just switch the shroud view over here. Oh, I wonder if it is lagging because of Norman a little bit. Actually, it doesn't seem that bad. Wow, would you look at the time? 45 seconds in, both players soon to get up their refineries. Amount of TD I've played could probably count the minutes on one hand. I haven't really played a lot of Tiberian Dawn, but I think I know a good chunk of it. Both refineries up, and it looks like they're both actually either going for another refinery or a war factory. You know, are these teams both GDI? GDI versus Nod. War factory and airstrip respectively both get you the land vehicles, so they're both going to be able to poke around each other's bases quite quickly. A little bit interesting, neither of them went for a barracks. Way back in the day, infantry used to be quite powerful in Tiberian Dawn. I think they still are, but anyways, we're going to see what's going to happen here. Very quickly, we're going to have that refinery. Or sorry, we're going to have that war factory and airstrip up. Both players getting their... We've got a little bit of a bug with the health bar here. It's a bit odd. 5 Aces get his war factory up. Airstrip coming up from Donald Trump as well. Donald Trump looks like he's getting a quick vehicle, perhaps a Nod buggy or a recon bike. 5 Aces, however, he might be going for an ore truck. Not an ore truck, Tiberium harvester. I should be a little bit more proper about this here. No, Donald Trump actually cancelled his production. He's going for something else here. Is he building? Yeah, recon bike, harvester coming up from 5 Aces fairly quickly. You know, he's free to take that recon bike into 5 Aces base. It's not really gonna... He's gonna have some sort of issue taking that, you know, defending it, but one recon bike I don't think is enough to do enough damage in any quick enough amount of time, unless he could go in, perchance, start wailing on those power plants, but 5 Aces now has a Humvee out, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to come in now. Humvee scouting, I don't know if he saw that production plane. Oh gosh, this leg is just amazing, guys. 3 recon bikes coming out from Persian Immortal. They're going to be taking the north path here. They're going to just do a little bit of scouting. 2 Humvees, however, are out on the side of 5 Aces. Might be able to repel this rush or the scouting squad, but perhaps not. Oh, he's going for a little bit of a back attack here. He could get this communication center if he's a little bit quick. You know what, he sees it, he's going for it right now. These Humvees, however, they need to be quick. He's got 3 Humvees. Can he actually get it in time to these recon bikes? These recon bikes are a bit squishy, so they'll probably be taken up by these Humvees if they choose not to react. They're just going to back out because they think they know better. Meanwhile, the recon bikes actually, they can stand toe-to-toe with these Humvees if they really wish. Let's have a little bit of a closer look here. Do the zoom. The one recon bike doing a little bit of kiting. These Humvees, though, they're going to just corner in on the recons. They probably might be able to get one of them. He's a little bit quicker. And it's going to get away. The recon bike's just slightly too quick. Might have spoken too soon. No, he gets away. 2 more Nod buggies coming out from Persian Immortal here as well. Kind of a bit of an early game build. This is kind of cool to see a lot of the early units coming out here. 2 harvesters up on both sides as well. So they're pretty standard. They're kind of both mirroring each other in a way with the early economy and the early vehicles here, right? Just want to give a shout out to Perry McGuire. 3 knot buggies, 3 recon bikes. What was that explosion? Norman has disconnected. That might help with the lag, guys. Another harvester came up here on the side of Persian Immortal. Another harvester as well coming up on 5 aces. These guys are actually pretty darn close with each other right now. I'm kind of a bit curious about the economy. How's the economy? Roughly the same. Persian Immortal has earned about 2 grand more though. Not sure why that is. That might actually just be with the patterns of the ore trucks, or sorry, the harvesters, or the fact that he went for... No, that can't be it. I'm gonna have to analyze that a little bit closer later after this game. But oh, these Nod buggies are coming. They're gonna destroy these Humvees. 5 aces. Does he have anything to hold it back? You know, this could be a little bit of a troublesome problem. Oh, he starts hitting the power. He doesn't have enough power to power that advanced guard tower. You can't power that thing down. He's taking out the power. 5 aces is not looking good here. He's got 1 medium tank, but these recon bikes can just kite around that medium tank and they can just start taking out the power. He sells the advanced guard tower hoping that he can produce some units here in time. But man, oh man, he's already done the damage. He's got 3 buildings to support off of this 1 power plant. 5 aces is definitely stressed out by this. 3 more recon bikes as well coming out from the side of Persian Immortal. He's gonna just keep wailing. He's not gonna stop here. You know, he might actually just be committed to creating more recon bikes. He might actually realize that 5 aces doesn't have any sort of defense for this. And he knows if he keeps the pressure up, he can probably hold his own. And another shout out for Chris F for pointing out the broken placement of the War Factory health bar. I hope we have fixed that for the next playtest. Second power plant comes out for 5 aces. We'll see if Persian decides to change his targets here. He takes out one of the harvesters. That's going to hurt a little bit. He gets his own communication center up as well, and looks like he's going to move his MCV to a little bit more of a forward position. Still just 1 airfield though for Persian. But he's pumping out a lot of these recon bikes. Though these recon bikes, they are fairly squishy, and I think you can probably take them out with just a few turrets here. But he's going to take out this other power plant. This power plant's a little bit too aggressively placed, I feel. He can't defend it with his current positioning. That medium tank's not going to get there in time. Those rifle infantry have not a hope in heck to get there. Light tanks coming out. This is just perfect. Light tanks are, I think, exactly what Persia needs right now to start putting some damage in on those buildings while being a little bit more tanky at the same time. They're also a very quick unit. So that's 1 light tank. Second light tank's coming out here. 5 aces. I hope you're doing well, man. You got your wall on the bottom, but that's not going to help you against these recon bikes pincing you from the top. It's quite open through that Tiberium field. You might be able to save that 1 harvester, but I think, yep. Okay, Persian Immortal's going to back away. Persian Immortal, sorry, 5 aces also gets his first barracks up. So he might be able to get some rocket infantry. You know, those should actually really take care of any sort of recon bike danger that's in his face. Persian's got 3 light tanks just sitting in his base as well. Looks like he's just kind of want to build an army up. It would be a little bit of a mistake, I think. No, it wouldn't be a mistake. You know, he could take the chance to put him into 5 aces base right now. He wouldn't probably lose any. But I think he just wants to play it safe. He wants to do the damage that he can with his recons until they're all used up, and then he's going to send these light tanks in afterwards to kind of clean up, make sure he's not caught with no army behind, right? This is looking a little bit dire for 5 aces though. He's getting some rocket infantry up. This is exactly what he needs to do. He could do some serious hurt here. Although these light tanks are going to take out those Humvee really quickly. They're probably going to take out this medium tank as well fairly quickly too. If they can get that medium tank out of there quickly, these rocket infantry can do a little bit of work. Oh, but the recon bikes are doing work as well. And the power plant AGT is online. Takes away 1 of those recon bikes, but that is not enough. I don't know if that's fortunate placement as well for that AGT. It's fairly in the back of his base. He needs a little bit more frontline defense. 3 more light tanks coming up. Another Tiberium refinery expansion as well. And construction yard sitting up at the top of the space. Props to 5 aces. He seems to be holding his own. Very seasoned, experienced player. This game isn't that different from Red Alert. The key difference you guys got to keep in mind is there's actually a per building queue. So if you have multiple war factories, it means you can be producing multiple tanks at the same time. So if, for whatever reason, Persian does get multiple airfields, this becomes a little bit of a problem for 5 Ace. But 5 Ace is actually scaring him away with this one medium tank. He takes out one of the light tanks, and these husks are just going to burn there. One of them explodes, takes out a rifle infantry. That's a bit unfortunate. More power coming in line for 5 Aces. I think he doesn't want to run into the same scenario. He's also setting up some walls to create some chokes, help him defend a little bit easier here. Recon Bike going to poke the Harvesters a little bit. 5 Aces is very likely to pull this out in time, I hope. Can he actually react? He might be a little bit focused with building. A very high stressful situation to be in right now. When you're being attacked from all sides, you've got the A-10s coming in as well. They're going to take out that barracks. Oh, just barely. The barracks survive. AGT also going to take out the Recon Bike. Oh, I'm wrong again. I'm completely wrong with my cast. Okay, 2 airfields coming online for Persian. This is getting serious. We're going to have multiple light tanks coming in. He's still producing light tanks, huh? 5 Aces expresses his frustration. Let's head into the production. Light tank, light tank. 5 Aces is going to have his parabombs pretty soon here. He's also going to have... Sorry, I don't play Tiberian Dawn. What is this? He just canceled it, whatever it was, and now he's building a refinery. Well, good on you, man. Good on you. Oh, that's quite an army in middle. This could be a lot of trouble for 5 Aces. He doesn't have anything to defend himself with here. He might not even have the economy to do it with. Can they see each other, guys? They can't see each other just yet. Rifle infantry coming in. They're going to be very useful. They can take out any of the rocket infantry that dare attack these light tanks. I think this is going to be a pretty good combo. There's probably not enough rocket infantry to take out enough of these light tanks in time for the rifle infantry to come and take out those rocket men. 5 Aces realizes there's way too much production coming in on the side of Persian Immortal, and he just calls it. He sees the cargo planes coming in, he knows it's over, he calls it. It's a GG, guys. So that is a team win for Team Krylo, or Krillo. That's probably the 5th time I've mispronounced that. GG, everybody.
Battle control terminated.